Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan and today's makeup tutorial is this Patrick Ta Gigi Hadid recreation. It has this orange pop of color in the inner corner and these beautiful nude tones all over. I saw it, I was obsessed with it, and I knew I needed to recreate it. I'm going to be getting right into things here. My skin is prepped and moisturized and I'm going to be priming my face. I'm just using this Urban Decay primer. You can use whatever primer you'd like. I'm also putting in my AirPods because things are getting serious here. I'm going to be using this liquid highlighter from Say. It is beautiful and really just gives a radiance to the skin. I like putting it on before my other skin products just so it gives me a very glow from within type vibe. I'm also going to be starting off with my eyes today, which is a little bit different from what I normally do if you watch my other tutorials, but I'm starting off with my P. Louise Base Pro and I'm just tapping that with my finger all over the lid just to prime it and also just conceal any veins or discoloration I have, so then everything looks very perfect and seamless. And also, because this look has a very vibrant inner corner, I'm going to be making sure that I put a good amount of primer just in that area so then it is all ready for the color and that it can be very pigmented. So starting off with my lid, I'm going to be taking this flat shader brush and my bronzer. I like to use my bronzer as eyeshadow all the time because it just really makes the whole look, in my opinion, come together once I have the bronzer everywhere else on my skin. But I'm starting off with my lid and I'm just going to be patting this in and building up the color slowly. And to make sure this looks seamless, I'm going to be going back and forth with my flat shader brush and this blending brush, just so after I pat in the product on my lid, I can blend it out and towards my crease, and then I'm just adding more color and building it up to my liking. And luckily, this makeup look is actually pretty simple. She just kind of has like a nude lid with this orange pop of color in the center. So as soon as I'm done with this brown shade, I'm actually going to move on to my brows. I'm just brushing them out with a spoolie and then I'm going to set them, which I know you're probably like, wait, don't you fill them in first? But I'm actually going to be using this NYX eyebrow pen, so I like to actually set my brows down first and then go in with that later once my brows have kind of dried down and have been set in place. And to set my brows, of course, I'm using my Benefit brow gel. And moving on to the skin, I'm going to be using my trusty Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. I love this foundation. I pretty much use it in every single video. And I'm just patting it into the skin with my Morphe foundation brush. So once my foundation is all blended out, I'm going to move on to concealer. This is the Too Faced Born This Way. I'm going to be just highlighting my face, my chin, under my nose, any problem areas that I have, and also under my contour area. And I'm going to do my forehead and my under eyes, and I'm just going to blend this out with my same foundation brush. I like to put it under the contour area just because I think it gives like an extra snatched look, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm just blending this out as per usual, and there's nothing really special going on here.
Active by night. Keep going crazy.
Once I move on to my under eye area, I like to use my smaller Morphe brush just because I can be a little bit more precise in these areas. And then once I'm done that, I'm just going to go back in with my foundation brush and just tap it all together just to make sure that everything is seamless. Now to set my face, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix powder, and just on a powder brush, I'm going to be setting my skin. Moving on to bronzer, I'm going back in with that Too Faced bronzer that I used earlier on my eyelid. And I'm just going to be using an angled brush just to tap this in on the high points of my cheeks and just to give me a little bit of a contour. I also like to go a little bit under my nose and also the jawline area and a little bit on my forehead. And then I'm just going in with this cream blush by Milk Makeup. I really like this, and I just use my finger to tap it in, and I'm focusing this towards the outer part of my face and just blending towards the apple of my cheeks. Moving on to the last powder I'm going to use to finish setting my face, I'm using this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Under Eye Translucent Powder. I pretty much put it everywhere that I put that Born This Way concealer, and I really focus it in my T-zone just to make sure that that area is set and isn't prone to any oiliness. Going in with the NYX pencil that I talked about a little bit earlier, this is their little pen. I really like this. I got it a few days ago, so it is a new product for me, and I think that this is the first makeup tutorial that I have featured it, but I'm just doing little hair-like strokes like I would normally do with a normal brow pencil. But what I really like about this is I think it just really gives that fluffy brow effect, and I think it looks a little bit more natural than your average brow pencil, so I really like that. And going back in with that bronzer, I'm just going to be darkening up my under eye area. These are the two colors that I'm going to be using for this pigmented orange inner corner, this yellow and orange, and I'm going to be using this small little Morphe inner corner brush. And to make this neon orange, I'm actually mixing majority yellow and then a little bit of orange to create this color. I know it looks like I'm doing majority orange, but it actually was majority yellow eyeshadow on my lid, or inner corner I should say. Anyways, I'm moving on and doing a little bit of nude color on my waterline just to brighten my eyes a bit and make them look a little bit bigger. Then I'm moving on to curling my lashes and doing mascara. Moving on to my lips, I'm just going to be using this lip pencil by Morphe as well. I believe this is the Sweetheart shade, but go to the description to make sure because I honestly am a little bit unsure making this voiceover. But anyways, I'm just going to be lining my lips as per usual, and then I'm going to go in with this beautiful Anastasia honey lipstick. It is like the perfect nude in my opinion, and it just adds like just that little bit of nude that we needed. Once I'm all done with my lips, this is the finished makeup look. I am so beyond happy with how it turned out. I just really love this vibrant orange inner corner with this very complimentary nude all around makeup look. I think it just looks really effortless and pretty, and I think it's really nice for the summer if you just want to do something a little bit different, then add a little pop of color to the inner corner. I think it just looks absolutely stunning. I love this look by Patrick Ta. He is one of my favorite makeup artists. I just find so much inspiration from him, and his makeup looks just never miss. Like, they're just always so glowy and stunning and effortless and beautiful. So I'm so happy I could recreate this for you guys. Also, shout out to everybody who voted on my Instagram stories because I did ask if you guys wanted me to recreate it and you guys said yes. So definitely follow me on Instagram if you want to be a part of the behind the scenes. And as always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. Don't forget to click that bell button to be notified when I upload. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.